My name is Heather Pottery. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia. I work at St. Paul's Hospital. I'm the clinical nurse educator of the operating room at St. Paul's.
I'm Carmen Vickers. I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, near the Commercial Drive area. I was born in Mexico City, and we came to Canada in 1982. My father got a visa 2 years before that, and when he told my mom about it, she says, no way, we're not going anywhere. But I think that the security and how Mexico was going in the early 1980s, it made my parents realize that they could provide us with a better life. I work for Value Village, a global thrift retailer. I'm the regional loss prevention manager for Western Canada. My main function is to educate and prevent internal theft in the company. Morning. I've been doing this for 21 years. One of the things I have to keep learning every single time is human nature. Okay? There's a reason why people do things. It's not because they're bad people. It's because there's something else going on outside from work that is putting the pressure on them, and they will make them do things that they normally would never do.
I've been an OR nurse for just over 35 years. Grew up in Ontario and worked there for a number of years. And my husband and I moved here almost 30 years ago. I worked at the Royal Columbian. I started the cardiac team there. And now I work for Valley Laser Eye Center. I am the OR coordinator for cataract and refractive surgery.
So we're doing your other eye tomorrow, is that correct? Okay, so just have a seat on the side of the bed while Dr. Blaylock opens up that.
Hey, Heather.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, very well.
Head over here. Head there? Yeah, please. Okay, scooch you down just with that. SN60WF 19.5. 19.5.
Yes, please.
I became involved, interestingly, when I was out for dinner with some friends who were planning on going down to Antigua. And amidst our conversation over dinner, I guess I committed at that time during that dinner to going, and then sort of realized when I woke up the next day, all right, I think I've said it out loud. I'm going.
In 2015, Dr. Jane Lee, who was participating as a ENT at the mission, indicated that I could use my Spanish skills to go down to Guatemala as a translator.
I was at a fundraiser and I met Joe Del Vicario, who is in charge of the BC group. And it was a fluke that I was there with friends, and they introduced me to him saying that I was an operating room nurse. And he said, how would you like to go to Guatemala? And this has been something that I've had on the back burner for quite a while. My mother-in-law went to Kiribati many, many years ago doing missionary work, and it was always something that I wanted to do.
Room? I'll take this to the back.
Thank you. You look nice and spry.
Listen, one of your patients has been waiting for you.
And those wrappers are ours. I just saw Jim. So they're good. Bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You're probably, I'm already on the bilingual brain. I'm trying to think which language I should speak to you.
En nombre de los franciscanos que trabajamos aquí,
In behalf of all the Franciscan orders that are working here,
les damos la bienvenida
we want to welcome you,
y les agradecemos su presencia.
and we want to thank you for coming and be here.
So keep track of how you're traveling.
Yeah.
You came in that door,
Oh, yeah.
from the
hospital, down the hall.
and then down here, and you see that triage is upstairs.
It's been a year since we've been up here. Hola, chiquito. Hola. Hola.
Sebastián y Calco.
Sí, porque con el sombrero va a estar muy alto. El sombrero.
That's okay. Just bring her in.
Jonathan Fernando Asturias.
Rodolfo López Tubón.
When he wakes up after the operation, he will have some glue on the outside of his lip. And it's our job to try and make it look like the other side, okay? There will always be a little mark that's there, but it's our job to try and make it look as normal as we can.
Cuando el bebé vayas a la operación, el bebé va a estar completamente dormido.
Ah, gracias.
Y él va a tener, cuando él despierte, va a tener una especie de goma.
And you'll have another one on Wednesday, so you'll have room number 3.
Yeah, it's right here.
We have to decide if we want to do left to right or top to bottom or nothing.
Okay.
So right now, I'd rather leave her alone.
She was burned. Rebecca fixed her a couple years ago, and now they wanted a little more, but she hasn't finished growing yet, so they want to wait because she looks really good. It'd be nice to see pictures from before, but yeah, she wants to be a doctor. It's so awesome. Jane, 2 of them have not arrived. But one has. Mucho gusto, señor. Por favor, siéntese.
Dr. Lee, nice to meet you.
La doctora Lee.
So just want to know what's going on with his ears and why he's here?
Okay, ¿por qué no me cuenta qué está pasando con sus oídos y por qué está aquí hoy?
Fíjese que mis oídos hace como 2 años vengo padeciendo el oído, ¿verdad?
¿Hace 2 años qué?
2 años padezco el oído.
And hearing loss on the left.
Siente que el nivel de oír desde hace 2 años, antes de 2 años y ahora, ¿cómo compara?
Sí, me ha bajado.
Se baja, yeah, it's gone down.
It shouldn't hurt, but if anything's uncomfortable, just let me know and I'll
No
stop.
debe doler, pero si tiene si siente algún dolor o algo, me dice y ella para. ¿Qué? Dime en qué oído lo oye más esto, ¿ok? Lo va a poner donde lo sientes. Haga así. Abre la boca, cierra.
Thank you. That's exactly what I expected. So there's two issues. Because cholesteatoma, which is a benign tumor in his left ear. Normally in Canada we get a CT scan, and also when we operate we use a facial nerve monitor. They don't have one in this hospital. I need to know what the standard of care is in the country in terms of whether when they do those surgeries, whether they're using a facial nerve monitor or not. So that's the first step, I think, because if it's not, then I just send them to Guatemala City. If they have a nerve monitor and they're operating, I should probably just send them there. But if no one's using a nerve monitor, then I'm fine to operate within the national guidelines. If I am able to do an operation, I would like a CT scan first, because I need to know the extent of it and where it's going, so I can.
But where would the CT scan happen?
Guatemala City.
Es muy importante quitárselo porque no hay gotas, nada que se lo pueda quitar. Nada más con cirugía se quita. Y si no se quita el enquiste, sigue creciendo. Y aparte de todo, el enquiste saca unas enzimas que disuelve el hueso. Entonces empieza como a comer el hueso. Entonces es importante quitarse. Colleen va a estar en conexión con usted para avisar. Ella tiene que hacer unas llamadas. Ella platica con Colleen y Colleen va a estar en comunicación con usted que son sus siguientes pasos.
Está bien.
And what if he can afford a CT scan?
Oh, he can. I've always picked one person every year, and I help. And you guys may do the same?
Yeah,
There's always somebody.
You let us know.
You let us know.
¿Y a qué hora es su CT scan?
En cuanto nomás llegue.
En cuanto vienen, lo meten.
Ajá.
Ok, entonces tú me hablas y yo vengo aquí y de ahí nos vemos.
Bien.
Gracias.
Bueno.
Sorry. Heavy man coming,
Sorry,
small
sorry.
man coming. Después, ahorita te llamo.
I think for me, the single best thing about this experience was the fact of knowing that I could do it. Truthfully, I was somewhat nervous. This was something I'd been thinking about doing for a long time. I managed to make a lot of excuses in years prior to, and this year I just went for it.
I have 2, 4, 6, 3.
¿Cómo ha estado?
Muy bien, muy bien. Qué bueno que vino.
Sí.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Usted va a tomar su CT scan.
¿Ah?
De esta manera para poder necesitar todas las cosas.
Sí.
Todavía tenemos que hacer unas llamadas telefónicas para ver si se puede hacer a través de la cirugía o no. Pero el primer paso es el CT scan, ¿no? Yo sé que es muy caro. Entonces yo creo que le explicó a usted la señora Flores, ¿verdad? Okay. Aquí tiene usted para pagar el CT scan y para su transporte son 350. Entonces vaya usted con la señora Flor. Puede pagar por eso y después de que acabe su CT scan la van a mandar a la... Estamos haciendo una clínica de auditoría, ahí lo vamos a ver. ¿Sí? Sí. Ok. Ok, habla con la señora Flor.
Hasta ahí.
Ok. Gracias, adiós.
Me gustaría, no sé, hacer algo, pero no sé, yo pienso que la medicina, algo puede hacerse.
So she lives in a very far away village. She's extremely poor. She has a 3-year-old, a 6-month, a 6-month, a 3-year-old, and her 6, 3 y 4.
6 meses.
Wow.
3 y 4 años.
Yeah, 6-month-old, 3. She would like to be able to help her. There's no medicine, there's nothing, right?
No, there's no. Her children are have a 50% chance of getting this.
Los hijos tienen genéticamente la probabilidad de pasárselo a los hijos es 50%.
50%, yeah.
Y la niña que tiene las bolitas debería de ser vista.
Sí, es que no hemos tenido dinero. Por eso es que no lo hemos podido hacer.
She says she hasn't been able to do it. They haven't had the money. ¿Te cuidas, okay?
Muy agradecido, le agradezco mucho.
Muchas gracias. Y recomiendo que vayan con la niña también. Si hace cita con el neurólogo, que traiga a la niña chiquita. ¿Cómo se llama esta señora?
Pilar.
Pilar. ¿Y ella?
Ella se llama Nancy.
Nancy, Pilar. Muchísimo gusto, señora, que tiene... Lo siento, Nancy.
Dios la bendiga.
Gracias. Se cuida mucho, ¿eh?
Gracias.
Gracias. Adiós.
Muy agradecido.
Igualmente, se cuida. Gracias, Mary. Pero ahí está, aquí no está máquina. Entonces lo vas a hacer sin la máquina porque si no, no se te hace la operación y no te la van a hacer en ningún lado. Pero el chance es de 2%. Es muy pequeño, pero queremos que usted esté bien informado que siempre hay un chance de que se lastime el nervio facial. ¿Entiende usted eso, verdad? Es un riesgo de 2%. Ella va a tener mucho cuidado, es muy buena cirujana, pero ella quiere que sepa que
sí.
Ustedes se van ahorita juntos y nos vemos el jueves. ¿Ok?
Gracias.
Se cuida.
Gracias.
The best things of being part of Health for Humanity Surgical Services is the sense of community and teamwork that comes out of the entire experience. It's sort of amplified. You get to know people that you never met, and within the week, you feel like you've worked with them for months. ¿Una vaca? ¿Un kiwi? ¿O un leoncito? Ahí lo tiene. Pues se cuida mucho. Fue un gran placer.
Dios me lo bendiga.
Se cuida, ¿eh? Adiós, Gustavo.
For me, giving back to a community who's so appreciative, it's changed my life. After seeing what we do for families who couldn't afford, or it wouldn't have even been imaginable without an organization like H4H, these kids would have gone scarred for life.
I will most definitely return to Antigua. with Health for Humanity. Probably not just once. I get a sense that I will most likely return several more times.
So you think you go there to give, and you do. But you come out of the experience having received more than what you've given.
It's something I feel I need to do. It's time for me to be able to do this. And thank goodness I have good health, and that I will continue to do this until I can't any longer. So.